This week's vlog is completely different from normal. Stay tuned to find out why. So this week I am doing something different. Normally at the weekend I do a longer run, trying to build back up to my 10k, as you know. But this week I'm doing something I've wanted to do for ages. Yes, if you've been watching these videos for a while, you will know that around, I think it may have been August 2019, in the build up to my 10k, I wanted to do a park run, and that very week I picked up an injury, which was disappointing. And I didn't know if I was going to make the 10k, let alone actually make a park run. But anyway, I'm going to sort that out, because today, the reason I'm looking around is I don't really know where I'm going, but I'm going on my very first park run. I'm really excited. This was only the second time I've ever going to have been running with other people, a lot of other people, which seems bonkers because I've been running for nearly 2 years. Cool, I must be really tired. No, I haven't actually been running for 2 years. I've been running, taking breaks to, work and sleep and that. And that's a terrible joke. So anyway, yes, so I've come to a park run. Now, where I live, I actually am sort of in the middle of quite a few park runs that are around me. None of them are close, none of them are stupidly far away. So I've come to one that's not actually the closest to me, but it's quite a nice flat route, and it's been quite muddy recently, so I thought, well, this might be quite a nice one to go to. I've got to find my way there, check in with my barcode, and I'm not entirely sure where to go. So I'm going to stop waffling now, find my way to the start, show my barcode, and get cracking. Right, found my way to the start, and there's a lot of people mooching about. As you see, there's an athletics place here, but it does go sort of around the outside apparently, and the route's actually quite difficult to follow. So I just had a chat with one of the volunteers, and she explained it to me, and I still don't understand it. So it's a good job I'm not going to be out the front. Anyway, apparently there's going to be some kind of big team talk thing that goes on before for newbies like me, so I'm hanging around for that. And then it gets going about 9 o'clock, and it's what is it now? All about coming up to 10 to, so not long to go. And so I'm going to walk up and down a bit and try and warm up. Right, just had the old first timers briefing, and quite a few first timers. I think there's an awful lot of people here, which is great. Let's have a look. There's a few reaching up round there. And so I was having a look at the route, and that's why I hope I'm not going to go wrong. Laughingly, she said to me, are you likely to do less than 16 minutes? Yeah, on a motorbike maybe. But anyway, there we go. So that's quite good. I've got to make like a sheep and just follow everybody else. So yes, a lot of people here. I'm now going to get into position. See, they're all walking out there now, getting ready to go. So wish me luck. Quite noisy here. There's a lot of people. Let's try and get around to where it's a little bit quieter, and then I can tell you how it all went. Well, it was quite congested. There were a lot of people on the run, which of course is good to see. Loads of people. I'll find out later on, I expect, when I log onto the Parkrun website. You can see how many people actually took part today, but it was a lot. It was quite congested actually, so there were times when I wanted to go a bit quicker, but I couldn't because of the number of people that were around me. But I'm not trying to build my part up here. When I was there's sort of laps, there's one little lap, then there's two big laps on this particular circuit, and when I was on the first lap of the two big ones, there were people that were overtaken who were on their second lap, who then went down the finish bit. I still had another lap and a bit to go, so that tells you kind of my level. But time wise was quite good. When I got to 4k, I looked at my watch and I was on about 24 minutes, so I think I was on for a sort of 30-minute 5k, but I'm not sure about when you start. I blow a horn, which I wasn't really expecting. So I started my watch a few seconds late, but not that much. And then, of course, you're a bit slow to start over the start line. So I'm not quite sure really how accurate the time's going to be, really. But it's a good guideline. But when I got to the end and I stopped my watch, I think it was only on about 4.8k. So there's something not quite right somewhere. I don't think I cut any corners.
After I got back after the park run, I realised that I had completed 4.96 kilometres, so allowing for a general margin of error, I think you can safely say that the park run people know exactly what they're doing, and it's a 5k course. You can see my total time there, 29:40, so sub 30 minutes. I'm chuffed to bits with that.
But yeah, I think sort of pace-wise, I'll have a look at those split times and see what the pace was. But I think it was quite good. There's no doubt running with other people does give sort of urge you on a little bit. There's no doubt about it. So yeah, that's one off my bucket list then. I've done a park run and I really enjoyed it. I think it was great fun and I should definitely come again. Perhaps one of the reasons why I haven't done one before is I think I've said in past videos that I'm not really a morning person. I mean, I tend to get up first in our house, but I need a bit of time to get going. So getting up and getting ready and then coming up here, and of course I had to travel to get here, was, you know, a bit of an effort. But actually it wasn't too bad. There wasn't too much traffic on the road. It's Saturday. And yeah, it's a shame I've got to drive really. You know, these days you want to try and avoid doing too much driving if you can, but there we are. Right, so there we are. For a long time I've been saying that I want to do a park run. Today was that day. Thank you for coming along with me. I didn't do any filming really actually on the run, not very much, because you know, it was difficult with all those people and I wanted to try and see if I could get a reasonable time. So anyway, there we are. Now of course the next thing I've got to do is try and find my way back to the car. I wonder where I parked. Yeah, I could be here still for next week's park run. Anyway, click a like if you've enjoyed this week's video. I certainly have. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to find out when the next one is. And as always, I really appreciate you watching and commenting. So thanks again. See you next time.